everybody, it's the program. Here we are on TV. Look, it's Berd.
Hey, everybody.
And
hey, this is Jasmine, everyone.
Hey, guys, it's Jasmine.
How you doing? How you guys doing today?
Good.
Pretty good. Tired, trying to stay warm, pretty much.
Yeah, the place is pretty warm. It's kind of cold. I should close the window, maybe.
Hey, this is the warmest place I've been all day. So.
Whoa.
Froze last night.
Yeah, you guys are at the tents. You guys are living in tents, right?
Yep.
This thing. There's Occupy Olympia, yeah.
There we are on the front page.
And on the back page, too.
Oh, there's Berd.
Oh, it's Berd, see? Berd. It says your name.
I'm so embarrassed. Don't look at this, anybody.
So
don't read this widely distributed Olympia paper.
If you would like to go on a date with Berd, do not write. Just ignore your feelings.
We'll look at that. We'll look at that in a minute, I guess. What are you guys doing at the thing? You guys are living out on the tents, right?
Yeah. Living, building community, meeting people, learning every day.
How long have you been living at the tent?
Since the 17th, because I was there the Monday after the 15th. So yeah.
So that's like 3 weeks.
Wow.
Is it?
Wow.
Yeah, it's like 17. It's like 16 days, I think.
Yeah.
15 minutes, maybe.
It's not quite 3 weeks. A little bit over 2 weeks. So you sleep in the park every day, yeah?
Well, I don't normally sleep during the day, but
I
don't really sleep at night. So I guess sleeping on the ground is, whether it's a political protest or camping or whatever you're doing, sleeping on the ground is still sleeping on the ground. It's hard.
Do you have a wooden structure, or are you just right on the ground there with your tent?
Well, I don't know about you, Berd. You got pallets under your tent?
I have pallets.
Berd has pallets. I don't have any pallets.
Oh, you gotta get some pallets.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I have pallets, and somebody gave me some carpet padding, so I have that too.
Yeah. Are you guys staying dry?
Pretty good. I got some nice rain boots. That was my big problem for the first 5 days, was keeping my feet dry.
Whoa.
Because having wet feet is no fun.
What do you do for fun while you guys are doing there? You guys leave the camp and hang out downtown, or you guys just gotta stay at the camp the whole time?
High fives.
High fives. High fives are a big deal.
We like giving each other high fives.
You just walk around and give each other high fives?
Yeah. It's a party, man.
To keep yourself supported, yeah.
We sing.
Yeah, we sing. We people play their instruments, and we've had a couple movies the past couple nights. Halloween, we watched Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, how are you watching movies?
Araby comes and volunteers with us. She's a wonderful woman, and her husband bring down their projector, and we put it up against the back wall of the bathroom.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
That's pretty good. So, can we look at this thing?
We had some Z Camp. Do you know who Z Camp is?
Oh, the band, with Pizza Tea and stuff?
Yeah, Pizza Tea came, and they did a set, and then Pizza Tea led us on a march to the Capitol. He dressed up in a President Obama mask, and we brought a petition to make Washington State a compassionate government.
For Halloween?
This was like a week ago, I think, like 8 days ago.
Okay. So you're in this newspaper, right?
Yeah.
How do you know the people at the thing, or how'd you become this thing?
Well, I don't know if I should say. I mean, they asked they asked me if I wanted to be the fortnightly single for a particular reason. I don't know if I should say. I guess I will, just because it's not a big deal.
Tell us, Berd.
I had responded to an earlier ad.
Oh. But you didn't make it?
I didn't make it. Yeah.
So somebody picked somebody else instead of you.
Yeah, it's kind of complicated. It was a weird situation.
And they're like, well, if you didn't make it then, maybe you can get your own thing.
Yeah.
I guess.
Go get him,
So
Berd.
let's see. I want to see, if you know anything about this. It says you grew up in Minneapolis.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep, that's correct.
You're a spiritual warrior, huh?
That is correct.
We got plenty of those.
Oh, at the
down in
thing?
Heritage Park.
Yep.
Come talk to us for a while. You will be lifted. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm a spiritual warrior.
So you get to go to Pints and Courts, right? After you...
or
did they stop doing that?
It's possible that we might go somewhere else this time, so stay tuned. It'll be suspenseful. interesting story.
So when do they call you about this?
Where are we going to go? I have ideas. I know where I want to go, but it's not up to me necessarily.
See, I knew Chelsea Baker was doing some of this stuff, and I was trying to get an article. I was telling them to write an article about the program, but nobody was doing it in this thing. But showing this thing anyway.
Yeah.
So this is the cover there too.
You know, I will on my date. I'll be like, you know, one of the most inspiring things in my life recently has been Kenny.
Yeah, get on the program.
And I've been on their program, YDHWM.
Yeah. So, has there been any conflicts at that thing? Like,
yeah.
The police, or with infighting or something, or?
No,
both.
No matter what you try to do, it's difficult when you get just a large, very diverse group of people, especially living together. It's hard, you know. People have differences, people have disagreements, and
diseases.
There's been problems with diseases?
Well, like emotional diseases, you know, like people are
mental,
just like
mental.
Yeah, and like fear. People are fearful, and people don't trust each other.
We don't
I
have.
think that's a disease when we're like victims of fear. You know, that's disease.
I would agree. I would have to agree with that, Berd. There are a lot of people who have been marginalized their entire lives, and so they're quick to jump on the defensive. And we're trying to break down those walls. Definitely trying to get everyone to
trust.
Yeah, trust and learn how to effectively communicate, to work things out without having to resort to any sort of either police involvement or violence or anything like that. So
recently, some individuals broke into a wine shop and stole like how many bottles of wine? I don't know.
Like 14. I was there, pulling back out.
The one from the downtown wine shop right there?
Yep, the one by New Moon Cafe.
They broke into that and then they went back to the camp?
But
did they get caught?
Yeah. The cops knew that they were there and everything, but they were actually really cool about it. They figured that since these tents are being used as housing at the moment, they didn't have the rights constitutionally to kind of bust in and be like, "Hey, what you doing in there?" But we, you know, because it is a community, because we do know everybody, and because we all look out for each other, we knew who it was, and we were like, "Hey, man, you can't be breaking the law and hiding out in here." So, unfortunately, they had to leave, which is sad. I mean, I hugged them both before they left, and I was like, "Look, guys, I'm sorry it has to be this way, but."
But they didn't get in trouble with the authorities?
I don't know about that. That's one of our my big transgressions is I don't like handing people over to the cops.
Oh, definitely. But
I don't like doing that.
Seems like that. Yeah, but then they'd be like, somebody in this camp did it. Oh, but yeah, I guess yeah, that's pretty crazy. So did they hand out all the bottles to the campers there after?
No, we returned the wine.
Oh yeah, but they broke like a window or something.
Yeah, they broke a big window. We've been trying to raise some money to kind of help with those costs because that's one of our big deals.
That's a local business. I think it's small,
exactly. That's what I was just about to say. Is we're trying to put money into local businesses. We're trying to make sure that local businesses can thrive and not be worried about being pushed out by corporations and so.
Yeah, I'm always surprised at the lack of actual protesting. Like, I mean, like I always think that you guys should be walking around with signs in a circle and yelling. And I don't. When I walk by, I don't see enough yelling from my perception of what a protest should be. I think. What do you guys think about that?
I think we need you to lead us in the yelling.
Just go out there and just get a sign.
Yeah.
You just gotta walk in a circle and
picket.
Yeah.
Penny's picket.
Well,
yeah.
I think one of the reasons we've been kind of, I guess, lax on the picketing is it's hard to move forward on any sort of political stance or ideology when you're not all together on something, you know. And so these first couple weeks have definitely been about building solidarity within our village. Would you say, Berd?
Yeah, definitely. It's been about learning how to work with each other and get along and get what needs to be done, like cleaning the bathrooms and taking out the trash and everything else, food. I mean, big thank you to everyone who's been bringing food and working in the food tent and everything else. So.
Yeah, you guys have been there for a while, and there's somebody's cooking food and bringing it to the camp. Is that what you guys are eating mostly?
Yep, people cook us food, bring it over. It's nice to come and get a hot meal, because when you're cold all day, you don't really.
So do you have a home other than this camp, and that you're not living there and you're staying at the camp instead?
I know I have a home. Berd, you got a home?
Yeah, I have a room and a house, and I'm lucky now that I consider myself to have 2 homes. I think the park is definitely my home now too. And I just moved my tent into a new neighborhood,
and you never heard of the park?
And so I'm looking forward to getting to know my new neighbors better.
You guys have little sections of the camp where like maybe a tent circle, or I saw there's a lot of tents under a big tarp. That's like little communities there.
Well, it also helps with wind a lot, because wind will cut right through your tent at night, and it gets cold. So we have a lot of larger tarp structures built over tents to cut down on the wind and the rain and just weather control.
So is this what people are doing around the world? They're all people are living in the parks and stuff, like in Wall Street and stuff. Is that what they're doing?
Yeah.
And then they'll go home at night.
It snowed in New York this week.
And they'll stay there, but they don't go home at night at Wall Street either?
I think so. Yeah, they only got like an inch there.
So has this ever happened? I can't think of any protests where people have slept in the same spot for this long. Seems like some kind of record or history thing.
I know. Back for civil rights and everything, that was mostly sit-ins and
like
lectures and speeches and things like that. Where like when they would sit in at schools, they'd be forcibly removed after a period of time.
Yeah.
But as for a large congregation of politically active and minded people lasting this long, I think you're right. I don't think this has ever happened before, especially on a global scale, you know? I mean, this is happening all over the world.
Are you in communication with the other ones still, or?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody is?
We have someone who is in our village who is making a big effort to communicate with different groups around the West Coast and in the region, so the western areas. And a couple, more than one person is doing that. And actually, I drove a friend to the airport this morning and stopped by Tacoma on the way back, and so got to talk with some people there and see what's going on. And it's different, and it's good, and different in some ways. So.
I wonder if you think this thing. I think it might be losing. You think it's losing steam because it's been there for so long, and at first everybody was like, "Oh, this is happening," but now like you guys are there, and I'm hearing less about it. I guess in the news and stuff, because once it starts, it's a big deal. But now after a couple weeks,
I definitely wouldn't say we're losing steam. I mean, not
maybe media attention at least.
Right. Yeah, maybe media attention.
Definitely media, I would say, is trying to kind of ignore our presence for a while, but. Especially since special session starts in Washington State, that is, at least, on the 28th. So I definitely think we're going to be thoroughly active until then, and hopefully after then if nothing happens.
What's that? What's special session?
The Washington State government comes and meets back in the Capitol to hash over Gregoire's budget cuts and other proposals, balance the budget basically.
They need to cut $2 billion more than they cut $5 billion last year. And they need 2 more this year because their predictions from last year were not correct.
Whoa.
So.
And you guys are gonna go? You're gonna move to the Capitol, maybe? I think I heard something about that.
I know we're definitely marching to the Capitol, and I know a lot of people are planning on staying at the Capitol for a while, just to I don't know, just make our presence known, I guess. You know. So. I know there are going to be some people staying there probably overnight at the Capitol.
So they're not trying to kick you out or do anything like that, like the authorities, and they give you a deadline to move or something, or they're just letting you stay there?
So far, we haven't received any deadlines. I mean, the Constitution gives us the right to peacefully assemble and the right to free speech. So those are those are the two key things that we're working off of right now. Is free speech, right to assemble, and government for the people. I mean, right now we have, especially we were just talking about budget cuts and things like that. Why cut education? Why get rid of daytime kindergarten when you can close one of Microsoft's corporate tax loopholes? You know, there are companies out there making millions upon millions of dollars, and then thank you, Berd, and then not putting any of that back into our economy.
Yeah. How come it were, like, I guess Oakland, they got beat up and stuff. I don't know what that was over, but they're not trying to pull the same laws as they are there. They're not saying the same things. They're taking different tactics, I guess. What did they say the Oakland people were doing, like trespassing or something? Or, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I haven't been following it as closely as I'd like. I've been trying to do as much around the camp, and I haven't had as much time as I'd like to stay on top of what other people are saying. Like, once in a while, my mom will send me an email, and I'll read that, and like she'll send me like Nicholas Kristof from the New York Times trying to defend capitalism and just being silly. But so I mean, I kind of know what's going on there.
All right, hey, let's call Freddie the producer.
Yay, Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, is it raining?
Is it raining?
I think it's
Okay.
wind.
Where's that sound?
Oh no.
What's bazooka? Hey, I see there's a note on your door.
Oh yeah, that's from a while ago. Oh, is it gone? Hello?
Is that from when?
Wait, I think Freddie, he might be able to hear us, but we can't hear him right now.
From when my cousin was here.
Oh yeah. We got in trouble for being vulgar.
Oh.
I mean, not in trouble, but
Yeah, because that was right in the middle of the day that you were doing that show.
he was vulgar. Yeah, he was.
That was obscene.
Did you hear him? Yeah.
Yeah,
Hello?
I couldn't believe
Your
what he
cousin was
saying.
obscene,
Freddie?
Berd?
Yeah.
What? We can't hear him. Still. Did we lose him?
Your sticker,
I don't know if
Berd.
he's there. He might be there. He might be able to hear us. We're not.
Freddie?
I'm trying to get
Freddie.
the computer sound to go. Something's.
Hey, Freddie,
Hello?
just
Oh,
stick with
there he
us.
is. Hey, Freddie. Hello? I heard you for a second. That was weird.
Yeah, he said hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, yes. Hi. Can you hear us, Freddie? Can you hear me?
Heard you for a second there.
Speak again.
Oh.
It's a ghost.
Yes?
Is this a ghost?
Is it working?
Maybe it was a ghost.
Maybe this is supposed to be up here. Hello?
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 If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
Let's see, which one is supposed to be... We heard him for a second there. This one...
We're doing good.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so, there's been talk in the camp. Some people are talking, what are we going to do when the police come in and try to evict us? And I'm like, well, that's speculation. What if the police come in and set up tents and join us? What are we going to do then?
Did you see that today? Did you see those state troopers helping those homeless guys pitch that tent?
No.
Whoa.
That was awesome. That was incredible. I believe we are the only occupation on the planet right now that has state troopers helping people pitch tents.
Hello?
That is the coolest thing
Can
ever.
you guys hear me? I can't hear you.
Freddie,
Oh, I can hear you.
Freddie, we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Testing.
Oh, you can't... Yeah, we can hear him. Uh-oh.
I
we
can't
can
tell
hear
if it's my phone or you guys.
Just talk.
I can't hear you.
Well,
Oh.
feel our love.
How about... Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
there you are.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, it's working. All right. How you doing, Freddie?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. The system was a little bit... we moved it around to do that dubbing.
Oh, yeah.
It's a commercial break.
Commercial break.
We just hit the first commercial break.
All right.
Can you hear it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the commercial break. That's it.
Yay,
Hey, Freddie.
Cool.
How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? I'm doing good.
It's Berd. We're Berd and Jack. What? Jasmine. Oh,
Yeah.
Jasmine. I thought I was thinking to say Jack or something. Yeah. They've been living outside.
Oh, there's someone outside? Better let them in.
No, they live outside.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. Is this Jasmine's first time on the program?
Yeah.
Cool. What do you think so far?
It's interesting. I've never been on television before. So this.
Yeah, do you have a TV?
What?
Huh?
Do you have a TV?
Actually, I don't have a TV in my tent, and I'm sure there are some televisions at my grandma's house though, where I was staying before I moved to Heritage Park.
Oh, cool. Oh, that sounds fun.
We could watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. You gotta check it on YouTube.
We'll watch it on YouTube.
What's happening at TCTV?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm here at TCTV right now, and we've got some news coming up. We're going to start the new training classes this month for the new cameras, but even better, on November 12th, which, let's see, in the future, this is going to air on the 9th, so that means like 3 days from this, we're watching it on TV. TCTV is having like a garage sale or a studio sale type thing,
Yeah.
where they're going to sell a bunch of old gear.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know, it's cash only. Let's see, I'm going to look at the bulletin board thing and see what time it is.
Are they gonna sell any blue screen machines?
2 to 5. I think they might have a blue screen machine. I'm not positive. I don't know what the total list of stuff that they're getting rid of is, but it'll be a pretty fun event.
Wow, I'll have to go look at that stuff. I want to get some of the old video gear.
Yeah, it's like all the old stuff from like linear tape days too. I think. I don't think that they're really getting rid of like DV stuff. Just like old classic stuff.
Yeah, that's what we use here on the program and get more of that stuff.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But it's also, I think, like the second Saturday, so it's also just kind of a time to hang out and meet producers at TCTV and have a good time.
That sounds good.
Is Dan Bennett there?
Yep. He's not here right now. Actually, I think he has the day off, so I don't know if he's coming in at all.
Is Robert there?
No, Robert, actually, well, he had a death in the family, and so he's going back to Texas, I think.
Wow.
So he's not gonna, I don't know how
That
long
must be
he's
enough
gonna
for
be gone,
TCTV, Berd.
Give my regards to Robert there.
but I know, it's sad. I feel
Luke? Is Luke
he's
there?
been having a rough year in terms of that kind of stuff.
Dance-O Dance is coming up. Friday.
Oh yeah, Dance to Dance. Wait, that's like this.
That's this Friday.
Yeah.
Hyper Live.
Well, it's real live. Like, and then it's hyper, and then they just play it back.
I get confused.
The old episode from the rest of the month. Yep.
Okay, Freddie. Well, that sounds good. I guess. Well, anything else? Any other production news or?
Nope. I got the tape that we made last night, and it's captured, and we're spreading it to playback soon. So, production is going smooth.
Oh, great. Well, okay, Freddie.
Yep.
I guess we'll see you later.
All right, cool. Thanks for being on the show, Berd, and it was nice to meet you, Jasmine.
Oh yeah. You have a problem? Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. If you guys have any problems,
I got some problems.
Oh yeah. What are they? We can help you out here on the program. If you guys have a problem, call this number and then we'll solve your problems.
Yeah.
What's your problem?
I don't know where to start. in terms of my problems.
Yeah.
If your money is in a big bank, big Wall Street bank like Wells Fargo or Bank of America or Chase or Citibank, move your money. Move it to a local credit union. please.
Definitely. We're trying to, I know this probably won't be up by the 5th, which is Saturday, but that's when we're trying to do. That's a big move your money from giant privatized banking system into more local credit unions. Try and kick it to them.
Yeah.
Increase the egalitarianism in our economic system.
And even though this isn't going to be before the 5th, do it anyway. If you haven't done it already, do it.
So you take all the banks out and then give all the money to what's the local ones? I guess there's OliFed and stuff.
OliFed.
Yeah.
OliFed, Olympia Credit Union, Tulip. There's several credit unions in the area, and I'm pretty sure it's standard in most, if not all, credit unions. Each member has an equal share in the credit union and gets benefits from that. So.
Where are you from? Washington State, there, Jasmine?
Yeah, I've lived in. I was born here in Washington. I've lived in various cities in Washington and a couple cities in California. So mostly West Coast girl.
All right. I want to call McDonald's. What state is going to call Nevada? It's called Nevada.
Yeah, Nevada. I was just hearing about Nevada in the news. I can't remember what the Nevada.
If they're doing Occupy Nevada, then their Occupy Las Vegas will be hot, and everything in like everything in Las Vegas is crazy. I don't know if they're doing that.
That would be a crazy one to visit. We actually have some people who we like to call them occupiers without borders. There are some people who are taking this opportunity to go and look at the different occupation movements and visit each one, see what. And these people are really, really helpful to us because they can tell us like what different occupations are doing well, what other occupations, like maybe some ideas if people had a good idea, if they saw something that was working really well.
They're traveling around.
Yeah, I know Wendy and Sean have been to Portland and Seattle, and Kendall just got back from New York. So yeah.
Yeah, so you keep it going. It could just be. I mean, it's just like a park to live in. See, people can just go around the country and just live in these parks if they keep going. I don't know how long you're gonna keep it going for.
As long as it takes.
Yeah,
as long as it takes to get some change in this system.
The changes that we need.
What? So and the changes are for you guys. That you want more taxes from the wealthy. Or
we
something?
just want more money.
Yeah, just print
kidding,
us some more and we'll be
kidding,
happy. No. Definitely a couple things that I'm worried about are definitely fair trade over free trade. NAFTA and things like that, all it does is free trade just helps corporations exploit cheap labor forces. So fair trade over free trade, definitely a shift from the privatized banking industry, which obviously doesn't work. Things like banking.
You want a government-controlled banking instead of privatized?
Local state banks, like North Dakota?
Yes.
Yeah. North Dakota has a state-run banking system, and after this big crash in 2008, that North Dakota bank, they were good. They were golden. North Dakota was one of the least hit.
So are they in North Dakota? You're forced to use the North Dakota bank?
I don't think you're forced to use.
The state uses the bank, and it also makes money available to state residents on much better terms than the private banks, and so they're not driven by. It's not a. The bank is not traded on the Wall Street.
Yeah.
So they don't do things that are harmful in order to increase their profits. So like Wall Street has to like beat people up and take their money to get more money, and then that's like considered a sign of success. So like the more ruthless a company is, the more money they're going to make.
Exactly.
The more people are going to invest in them. So the system. So the system actually rewards and actually enables, rewards, and encourages and rewards these harmful behaviors. And so we need to change those. It's a systemic thing. It's not just a problem of people behaving recklessly. It's that the system encourages reckless behavior. So.
Yeah, all the banks they're privatized. So like the local ones aren't they still privatized technically, right? I mean, it still counts as being privatized. Because it was the opposite of privatized is government run, right? I mean. I
Yeah.
think. So
Yeah.
I mean, credit unions are oftentimes run in ways that are kind of public. They're really accountable to their members, and each member has one vote, regardless of how much money they have in the bank
Yeah.
or the institution. So, like, right now, Washington State has an account with Bank of America, and my understanding is that over $200 million go through that account every day of transactions. So the state is paying like
State is feeding that.
yeah.
oh, it's the
Like-
state has a. So is there a way we can vote to get which bank that the state uses? I never thought about. So the government uses the bank system actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And so by establishing a state bank, they would have their own bank and bypass
Yeah, they
Bank
should have
of
their own
America.
bank. They're using that much money. They could have their own
So,
bank. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Well,
makes sense.
And that's the whole basis of like a state-run banking system.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes sense. So it's this for the actual money that all the taxes and stuff. For all the government money, they need a bank too. I never thought about that.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it can be open to the
Payroll.
residents of that state. You know, if you are a resident of Washington State, you can use our state banking system.
Yeah. If you wanted to.
You
Yeah.
can get loans, and the terms can be much better than the for-profit banks, which are kind of.
So is there any you got? That's I mean I like the idea of that. Is there anybody doing any like legislature or
Yes.
trying to pass things to get these banks going?
There are many people working on a state bank. Included among them is Representative Bob Hasagawa,
Who just spoke at my community college. He was just at South
Yeah.
Puget Sound.
and he's been working on this for a year or two at least. Tried to get it through last year with, unfortunately, not the greatest reception, but he's working hard on that, and will be again, during this legislative session, trying to get it through. So we're definitely, I think most of the people in the 99% are supporting that effort to increase, competition in the banking industry in terms of providing a good and fair service.
All right, let's call this McDonald's in Nevada. That sounds good. This bank's still
Hey, McDonald's, I wonder what bank is.
Yeah, what?
Let's ask what bank they use.
They don't know. We're just calling.
I'm sure someone there has to take a deposit to a bank
Oh.
every now and then.
McDonald's.
One of the
are you there?
managers.
They don't want to. They're not going to answer which bank we. I think they're just not going to answer though.
Let's ask them what time they deposit.
What if we
their
ask
money.
them sneakily? Like,
What bank do you
"Hey,
go to and what
bank are you
time?"
going to
They're going to think we're
today?"
trying to rob them. I like to ask them things that about regular customers things so that they don't get freaked out.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah,
Let's try to make friends.
because
What sort of
Oh.
am I going to ask about the chicken McNuggets?
That's
Are they
just-
fresh today?
I want to ask them about their holiday pies because I think the holiday pies are coming soon.
I want some pies.
Hey, McDonald's, you got holiday pies?
Yes, that's a question I'm going to ask them. I don't want to ask the McDonald's
I
phone
think
calls.
someone already answered the phone, dude.
Oh really?
Hello?
McDonald's.
This is not for. We're not trying to be hard hitting with the McDonald's. I want to leave them. They're the people who are calling are the lowest branch of McDonald's. If we could try to call the headquarters, maybe we can ask them about the banks and stuff. But not those people. They don't know what's happening.
Well, the manager has to make a deposit.
Hello, McDonald's.
Hey, McDonald's.
Yes.
Hey, do you guys have your holiday pies yet?
What kind of spice?
The holiday pies?
Like custard?
Yes.
No, not yet.
Oh, you know when they're gonna come in?
I don't know, but I can next week.
Maybe next week.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind do you guys got right now?
I have a yes cherry and apple.
Oh, that sounds great. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
That was a good one.
That was nice. That was
Yeah.
nice.
I like to keep them nice, so then after they get off the phone, they're like, "I helped somebody."
They have custard pies
Yeah,
at
they have
McDonald's
those in
during the
in
holiday
holidays,
season.
but they're kind of weird.
Are they bad?
I don't like them too much. I like the apple pies. I think the apple pies are the best ones that they have all the time.
I would have to agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't go to McDonald's or eat their pies very often, but I mean, 99-cent pie is a 99-cent pie.
It's only 50 cents actually.
What? Oh yeah, because it's
'Cause
two
they're
pies for
two
$1, huh?
Yeah. What's your favorite chicken nugget sauce?
Barbecue.
Barbecue. What about yeah? That's a hard question.
Probably barbecue or honey mustard, or barbecue and honey mustard's really good.
So how's the food at the camp there?
Bomb, dude. We've been getting some pretty good food lately. Like
Somebody
just
brought a roasted chicken.
there were 3 of them, man.
Chicken.
There were 3 rotisserie chickens that were donated earlier this afternoon. I had some for lunch. I had some chicken, some good soup. It was awesome.
So this is food. People are bringing in the food, or
Yeah.
are you guys putting into like a fund or something, or is it just all like donations?
Everything we eat is donated in one way or another. Either someone makes a meal and brings it as a donation, or someone comes and takes some of our food donations and makes a meal out of that, because we don't have any sort of stove or anything.
We have like boxes of potatoes waiting to be cooked.
Yeah.
Right now. So.
And do you guys have like a system that's worked out so that everybody has to donate at a certain time, or are you just guys gonna hope it, or is somebody running the kitchen to feed everybody?
Yep.
There's a team, a food
committee.
Yeah, a teamwork group, as I like to call it.
And you have like three meals a day, or is it like
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And
at
there's usually
certain times?
Yeah. Breakfast is what?
Breakfast is very regular at about 7:30.
I don't normally make it to breakfast.
One person has been bringing breakfast almost every day.
That's really.
And so that person would love it if you would contact them and help bringing breakfast, because it's hard to do every day.
So they bring like a truck or big tubs of food. I mean, how many people are living there?
It's possibly 200 or 300. It's hard to tell.
No,
What do you think?
no,
It's
I would
about
have to say
100
like 150 people.
And how many people are eating?
All of us, dude. When there's food, everyone
Sometimes
gets
more,
excited.
Yeah. So are there some people that are maybe going back and forth every day and going home to sleep and coming back out in the mornings or something like that, or?
Yeah, we have commuters.
Yeah, we definitely have some people that donate their time and their energies during the day and then go home and sleep. Which which is good. We even if it shows, because we are the 99%, because we are trying to stand in solidarity with every single one of our brothers and sisters out in this world that's been affected by this economic crisis. Any way you can help, whether that's a donation, whether that's hours of your day, whether it's, I don't know, positive thoughts.
How about fake tents? Do you guys have any tents there's not actually anybody sleeping in there, that you're trying to make it bigger? I think that might be you should do that if you're not doing that.
Wait, just set up empty tents?
Yeah, just set up like a bunch of empty tents. Just find all the tents you can get, and then it'll seem like there's a lot of people sleeping there. When you drive by, it'll be like, whoa, there's so many people sleeping there.
We actually have a tent shortage, so if you would like to donate some tents. Well, we get 2 to 3 people a night. I work with Peace and Safety Committee. We do night watches at night, walk around, make sure everyone's safe. If there's someone hurts themselves in the middle of the night, or if someone has an issue, just so there's someone up,
Yeah.
to take care of you. And we get a couple people every night that need a safe place to sleep, that need blankets, that need dry socks. These are basic human needs, and they're not being met. And so, it's really empowering to know that people know they can come to you for these things. But we actually do have a shortage of tents for people to sleep in, so...
And blankets and sleeping bags, too.
All of those things are great donations. Anything that helps people stay warm and alive in winter. Whoa! Did you just turn on that crazy effect?
Yeah.
What we would really like is if Kenny moved in.
Kenny!
We want you to move in with us.
Oh, commercial break!
Oh my gosh. This is going so fast. Extension of your consciousness.
An extension of our consciousness.
A computer monitor becomes an extension of our consciousness.
Are we an extension of our own consciousness?
It's not true, but it is.
Yes.
You start to realize it becomes harder and harder to function.
There is electricity coming from the tips of my fingers.
YDHWM every night 11:30 p.m.
I love this commercial.
The title of the show that makes your life better. It makes your life better.
YDHWM.
Kenny.
YDHWM. Every night, 11:30 p.m.
Hey Kenny, so you went to the People's Movement Assembly?
I did. It was kind of weird. I think nobody knew that I was going to be there, and I was invited by the people who were leading it. But I don't know. I guess a lot of the people. I mean, especially at that event, they're all being super serious and they're all getting down to what they're doing. And I don't know. I don't really think I'm pretty. I don't really think about the politics and do that much stuff, and you guys are all doing that stuff, but I get invited to the things, and so usually I'm not too serious on the show, and then we do with serious things. It gets kind of weird, and then people they get mad because they have these they're thinking about bad things that are happening, and then they're kind of mad in general, and then I'm asking them. I ask them questions that are trying to undermine what they're doing, just to get people to say stuff. You say, "You're wrong," and then they're like, and then we're like, "Ah!" But instead of being like, "This is why I'm not wrong," they're just like, "You're like everybody else," and then they walk away. I think so.
Which is a big problem. I mean, people have to learn how to handle situations like that. Definitely how to deal with people that don't disagree with you, and also how to properly frame a point, and express yourself so that people understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, you guys are nice ones. So lots of people that are, I guess, in doing anything, there are some mean people who are, then they try to get you quiet. Also, they don't want to they won't try to have fun. I was trying to have some fun, and they're like, "Peace isn't fun."
It can be hard to keep a sense of humor when you're really suffering or connected with suffering and pain and injustice.
Yeah, I guess that's what I was trying to do, was try to bring a sense of humor to injustice.
Don't give up.
Or something. So that's bad.
Also, especially this is a big deal at the camp. It's hard to stay congenial and happy and accepting of people when you're cold and wet and tired.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, people have been working super hard, and it's like for me, I'm used to sleeping in a house that has walls, and there's a lot of sound insulation that I have taken for granted. And
are people being loud at night?
There's some noise, yeah. I mean, like last night.
Well, when you have 150 people in a park,
there was a person who was screaming at the top.
Did you hear that,
their
Berd?
lungs, yeah, at 11:30 p.m. Just
for what?
Yelling at someone, just tearing into someone, telling them how worthless they are.
Well,
everything,
there was a situation last night in the
domestic
I was about to
situation.
get on my tent and be like, "What is going on?"
It wasn't domestic. It was in the what I like to refer to as the mess hall, where those picnic tables are, where we eat our food. It's a snack tent.
Huh.
It was just a situation with a woman was upset about how dirty it was. And
the kitchen is dirty.
It started basically, it started
move outside,
yelling about it. Which it's just I understood her sentiment, but when you get to the point where you're yelling and swearing and making it a personal attack instead of just a hey, why don't you help me clean this up? That's when things start to go downhill, and so
things went downhill.
I always think about honking. Like I drive by there at night, and I'm always just like, I just honk a lot, or like run through yelling or something.
It's okay before 11 p.m. After 11 p.m., that's respect for rest hours.
Yeah,
and actually,
everybody sleep. I don't ever actually honk, but I want to honk it in the middle of the night just because it's like, oh, look at all these people.
You do realize that you were the one that coined that term, don't you?
Actually, that was Cedric.
Was that Cedric that did the whole respect for rest thing?
Quiet hours, and Cedric said, I don't like that term. Let's do respect for rest.
That's nice. I like that. I'm going to have to thank Cedric for doing that.
Yeah.
That's good. So lots of people there are still doing their jobs in 9-to-5ers or anything like that, or?
Yep.
Yeah, we got a bunch of students that get up and go to class. We got a bunch of working folk that get up and go to work. So.
Who are we calling?
We're calling Reese. He's supposed to be here tomorrow. We're going to remind him. I don't know if he's going to answer or show up tomorrow.
We should leave him an awesome voicemail.
So I want to, maybe if the weather picks up, or if you guys have a thing, we can go back down there and shoot from the camp, because I did that last couple of weeks ago, and that was pretty good.
I think the voicemail just beeped.
Hey, voicemail!
Pick up your phone. You're supposed to be here tomorrow. You gonna show up? Probably not. You never show up. Hopefully call
That's
back.
Kenny talking to you.
Kenny.
Call back.
Call Kenny.
330-536-3802.
Wow, Berd, that was good.
I don't know if he's gonna come back. Berd watches the show. You're one of the most probably viewers.
Yeah, I comment on the
heavy
YouTube
viewership.
videos too.
Yeah.
Are you a frequent commentator?
Yeah, because last show I was saying something about this racist pamphlet produced by Christian Science, but it was actually creation science, not Christian Science. So I want to make that correction.
So you wanna see your computer stuff?
Oh yeah, I guess we could look at that.
We gotta get a camera, another camera, huh?
Well, should I go just hold it up to that one?
You can hold it up to that one, or I can try to find the other camera.
I can hold the microphone.
What do we have video of, Berd?
Oh, we can get your audio, but we can't. Yeah, we can get your audio out of the from the computer.
I have a like 7 or 8 minute video.
I've got the wires for the computer.
Oh, is this camp?
This is Tacoma.
Oh, this
right
is
here.
Occupy Tacoma.
Occupy your mind.
Oh, Occupy Tacoma.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
That's the sign I've been wanting to make. The sign that I want to put outside my tent is Occupy Your Mind for the benefit of mankind.
Yeah.
Occupy your mind.
How about humankind?
Good point. Those pronouns.
You could say womankind.
I keep messing up my pronouns, man.
Whoa!
Whoa, what happened
Person.
there?
I don't know. That was
Friend
weird.
of mine.
Crazy
Turn my mic
sounds.
off.
Yeah. Whoa, Berd, you have
You gonna get up? So we're gonna look at these videos, Berd's videos. Did you shoot these videos yourself?
Woo, Berd! Woo, Berd!
What's the?
Okay, this is like.
We gotta get. Oh, should I get the
this
camera
video-
going?
Oh, should I get up? I'll go up there.
Oh, okay. Let's do this. We'll do this camera. I think this one over there on that side. Yeah. Or you can grab that camera too. We can just move the camera off the thing. All right, here goes. So this is some of Berd's videos. There's a reflection. Yeah. Is this at night? And I can't hear it. Is the sound on there? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we can try to turn off the lights.
Rocking it.
Is it Tacoma? This is our camp. Yeah, you can keep talking to mics.
I didn't give consensus to the folks.
It's the video I don't want.
It's alright, you're gonna be laughing in every single one of my songs.
That's because I hate you, Tony.
You're gonna be. This is the life.
40.
This is the life.
Public radio.
This is it.
Musical acts.
Berd, are you just filming that bird?
He
Berd?
likes birds because his name's Berd. He says the seagulls have weird eyes.
There's our camp.
Green and gray eyes.
There's another bird.
Yeah, can we? How big is your tent? You think we can fit a camera? The cameras in your tents?
I hope you're.
Yeah, Berd says that we can fit the cameras in the tent. Then we'll go out there and shoot it from his new home. There's the studio.
There's the Capitol.
So there's Big Tom. So you guys have a lot of musical groups coming into your place? Yeah. Z-Camp. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is stuff from the Occupy Olympia there. Someone play Indagata Davida. We're back here in the corner and see that.
Oh, hey us.
Yeah.
In the corner.
Yep. Yeah, see, it seems kind of like a fair. You guys seem like you're having a lot of fun. I don't know. I guess I don't see the hardships. You guys aren't doing that much, but it seems like it's like camping. It seems like pretty fun. Interacting with the what? A guy who wanted to wreck the camp, like a random drunk guy or something. Yeah, random drunk guy.
Random drunk people are definitely.
Yeah, that seems like that'd be the random street people be the crazy people. I mean, you guys get anybody that you have to tell them to leave because I mean, there's a lot of like just like crazy travelers who are unsavory characters, you know. So what happened there?
Is this Tito and his broken leg?
What happened?
Tito broke his leg, so they're probably trying to wrap him up, make sure he's waterproof. You know, I've never asked Tito how he broke his leg.
Is it involved with the camp though?
No, his leg is broken when he came here. But Elizabeth did break her leg at camp last week, and she went to the hospital and everything. But because she was homeless, they didn't treat her very well. They just kind of wrapped it and everything.
How did she break her leg though?
She was standing in the mess tent late at night, and she turned around to talk to someone, and she whipped around real quick and lost her balance, and yeah.
Oh, she just fell down and broke her leg. That's scary.
She broke her ankle. It was a big deal.
But she doesn't have insurance though?
Yeah, I know.
So they don't give her good treatment?
Yeah, they basically just wrapped her foot and then dropped her back off at camp. We could have done the same thing. It was pretty ridiculous. I don't think anyone should be kept from adequate healthcare. Yeah. Yeah! I love that sign.
Celebrate spiritual growth. So what do you think about this? I was thinking that maybe I should just become a corporation, because if corporations have all the money, can't we just become a corporation?
The street sweeper!
You guys should incorporate as the Occupy movement. And then you can be your own corporation. They want to trade on the Wall Street, yeah. I was thinking about getting into the stock market after watching all you guys do all this stuff. I'm like, maybe I should become a corporation and try to get into the. That's how you become the 1%. Anyway,
try to become the 1%.
That's what they're telling you. Like that's like the conservative viewpoint. Maybe is that everybody can become rich. That's what they're saying. And
well, that's just. I mean, that's the whole pull yourself up by your bootstraps mentality. Like if you want something, then you go ahead and you get it. But people don't realize the obstacles that are before. Like, especially if you're not born into any sort of privilege, you know.
Doing that, just that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be hard, but I guess that's what they say. You can just do that. Just start somewhere.
Does Tammy need help?
Or having somebody else get one.
I hear Jeff.
Where do we store them?
In the media tent.
Okay.
And then if you find your note and stack taker beforehand, it helps the process in the beginning. Is anything vibrated? So we're gonna have one.
It's the food. So you guys have bowls and like a dishwashing station there?
Yep. We have a full dishwashing station with wash, rinse, and sanitize buckets.
I heard like the health department even checked you guys out and said it was okay or something, right? Or?
Yeah, we got everything up off the ground and have a whole counter space with places to wash the dishes and
sanitizer station. You guys are.
Us included.
Is there somebody there with like a food handler's card that's following all the health regulations and stuff? And I heard you guys have, because the health inspector came through, right? And they said that was it the actual like health inspector same with like restaurants and stuff?
I actually don't know about that. Yeah. I wasn't informed about the health inspector or anyone coming in, so.
Yeah, it seems like the city is just treating you guys like you're like the lake fair or any other just like group thing. It's not even like a.
Berd, you were filming this? I remember when this was happening.
It was the first night.
This wasn't the first night because this is at Heritage Park. This was a couple nights back.
Oh, that's Richard.
Yeah, there's Richard bobbing out with his toad hat. There? Richard is there a lot, yeah.
Hitting you guys playing the pots and pans there?
That's Sammer playing an empty bottle with a glow stick. Yeah.
Well, we're getting down to it. We have about 3 minutes left on the show.
3 minutes. Oh, and Berd's out of footage.
Oh, that's pretty good. Now
come back to the couch, Berd.
Okay.
Whoa! Whoa!
Well, thanks for coming to the show, guys. That's the end of the show.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You guys can come back too if you want to have an hour of indoor time. There's actually, I bet Reese isn't going to show up tomorrow. You can send some more people from the camp over here too.
We want you to come to the camp.
Yeah, come get some camp footage.
Oh yeah, I don't.
We have dry spaces where you can be even when it's raining.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so maybe I could go there. Can I go there tomorrow? I don't have any schedule tomorrow.
Well, my thought is now that media has their own office, do you think there's enough room in media tent to set up?
It'd be easier just to media people come here.
Yeah.
Can they, or I shouldn't go there? They should come here. They think media people.
Well, I was thinking that we could get on camp things and have people like sort of tell their stories or why they're there. Yeah.
People could come in.
Well, what I was wondering is, do you think there's enough room, Berd, in the empty media tent now? Because I mean, there's a giant picnic table in it.
People coming through there might not be the best. It might be better to use like the elder tent or the kitchen, the mess tent or something.
Mess tent would probably work. Mess tent.
Yeah, I think it seems like the weather's not going to be any better for the next
No, the weather isn't going to get any better from here on out.
Yeah. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow because I bet Reese won't show up. But he might show up if we get
show up, Reese.
Yeah, I wanted to call him back if he doesn't show up.
Yeah, come on, Reese.
But we'll probably I've been calling Berd almost every day to find out how these things are happening. I'm waiting for a major conflict. I mean, you guys don't think that you're just gonna get just like completely raided or anything, but
so far that's not one of our worries. I mean, of course we expect eventually some sort of police involvement.
I think that there are so many people who support us in the community that, including the city council and many state legislators, that it's just, like we said today, the state patrol was actually helping a homeless person set their tent up, So, like, what's going to happen that's going to make them want to, like, crack down on us? I don't know.
All right. Hey, remember Berd's in this thing. If you guys want to date Berd, you can email, I guess, this, or just call the program. If you guys want to date Berd, call the program, and we'll set you up here. You can read about him in the back of the Olympia thing, and so.
Thanks, Kenny.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, everybody. It's the end of the show.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. Come stop by and visit our camp. We'd love to talk to you.
Yeah. We love you.
We're on YouTube. And on the calls, you guys can call and get your voice
Kenny
on TV.
Sandwich. Ooh, Facebook, yeah.
Facebook and Twitter.
I posted on your Facebook page.
This is our physical address if you guys want to come visit or send us mail, but it's the 3rd.
What day is it?
Second. You guys want to be on the crew?
Yeah.
Anybody can be on the crew. You don't do anything. We'll put
do you have a talent?
Oh yeah, you can do. Thanks viewers, that's you. Thanks TCTV. Thanks LaBebe.
Oh, there's LaBebe.
Thanks Hell Yeah Dog. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dog.
Bye bye.